Hello. That's it. I'm fit. I get to get away. Since the pan, I'm fit. I get a wall, man. Ish. What the hell is it? Wrap up, my eyes. So, gents, Malini came. Tell me about rappers. They fit 100 set.
Love jazz, and I can hear it in your beats and stuff. That's where you mostly get your inspiration from.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the album, Hardcore Styles for Streets.
Well,
First
of all, hip-hop music wouldn't be where it is without jazz. You know, actually almost every music genre, you know. I think when before God created man, he made jazz first. You know, man just kicked it up. But like for real, we've got a whole lot of records, jazz records that, I don't know, his dad was probably pumping, my dad was probably pumping. Yeah, I mean, we could trace it from back then, you know what I'm saying? And something I grew up in the end, if you are able to create like he can, like he's a music producer, and he was influenced by jazz, it comes simpler and, you know.
But like, yeah, just overall, we just love music. All types, we listen to everything. Rock and roll, you know, reggae, jazz. It's only
a bit of house.
A bit of house, you know. It's only natural as a hip-hop musician, I think, to school on music, especially the classics, you know what I'm saying? If you're not, you're really lost, because that's the basis of hip-hop. It was always about taking something that was sort of pre-done and putting it in as hip-hop context. You know? It's always been about mixing genres and so forth. So yeah, man, Miles Davis, John Coltrane, Sonny Rollins, you know, listen to all of that.
London, Paris, and Rome, yeah, you know how it go. Different folks, different strokes. Some wanna rule the world and skip basics, but the township like the devil got too many tricks, and many kids mix X pills in their drinks.
That's on tour with the Rolling Stones.
Yeah. Look, I think everyone has a vision and a dream and a goal for themselves, you know. I mean, we'd like to see ourselves. And I know this is collective because, I mean, we speak about it. We'd like to make first a success of, you know, these building blocks that we now put, you know. And just be on a level where we recognize and are able to live out of what we do, you know. I think if we are happy with our lives in terms of what this music has given us, and we are able to give back as well, you know, I think we'll be happy. Yeah, personally, I think.
No, true. We'd like to see ourselves naked, obviously, you know. So a few records, you know, dropping into nice videos, just schooling the kids on what this hip-hop really is about and what it should sound like and what it should be, you know. And unfortunately, you know, a lot of us so-called real cats or cats that still do real music don't get that opportunity, you know, so we're really pushing hard to make that happen. And yeah, in the next 5 years, we hope to sign artists and have a little stable that can keep us going. There's a lot of independent labels around the world that actually live off this hip-hop thing and still keep it going, you know. So even in South Africa there is, I mean, there's a couple of independent record labels that are doing great, you know, like
shout out D-Planet,
like Iapetas, you know what I'm saying, that are doing it because they love it and they make some money out of it. So we'd like to see ourselves on that level. Yeah, we're not far off, I think. But yeah, that's what we'd like to be.
Yeah, and like, I mean, you've got people that have been doing it, like you said, Pioneer Unit, you know. I mean, you had your Rage, who's been doing it, you know. So I mean, it's not like it's impossible, you know. like the dream is still there. I think the hunger is still there. Now more than ever, right now. Because we realize that we're stepping into a whole years. I mean, it's our second album, and like that we're working on now. I mean, the tracks that you've been hearing with the new video as well. So we are headed in the right direction. I think we entrepreneurs, like entrepreneurs in 5 years.
We having Julius in our videos, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
I'm with Shabir Shade in the hospital.
GoPro visiting in the hospital.
You know what I'm saying?
The Liberace, it's the flossing MC. The crystal sipping MC. The fuck skills, I got money MC. Then the nerdy rap era. My peers were like, fuck man, whatever. These cats are trying to sound clever from there down here.
Tavi, of course.
Now you don't need skills to be
Yeah.
Okay.
I like them, Tavi.
Tavi's our girl.
Tavi's cool. She's cool people.
Hey, but Black Rock and her girl, what's her girl's name? They used to be in the clique.
Oh, Iapetus.
Nah,
Iapetus, yeah.
they fresh, you know? Iapetus is the record label.
No, but like the clique as well. Are you gonna argue?
Anyway. Yeah. I like Nicki Minaj, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna front. Look, she's a pop rap, but I can tell she's got skill. You know, she had to bring it on the mic. I mean, I've heard some tracks where she brings it down, you know? It's just the landscape of hip-hop has changed as a production or whatever, and what's going out there now. You can sing on this track even though you're a hip-hop singer, but like I've heard mixtapes of her back in the day when she could really spin. But yeah, I mean, mostly, you know, it's very funny. Personally, me, I don't listen to a lot of new stuff, so my favorites are back in the day. The Lauryn Hills, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, some of that Champagne, you know, MC Light, stuff like that. It's unfortunate. In South Africa, there's a lot of very prominent, you know, sure. I really don't know. It's not like niggas are holding them out like it won't come in, you know. Actually, brothers appreciate when there's a lot of women in hip-hop game, you know. So I don't know, man. Just grab a mic, get on stage and do your thing, you know.
Like hip-hop, hymns and music, duet, Crosby, choosing DJs, born refusing, I like sucker MC Smith, using.
Oh man, you know, big up to Emagazine online, baby, let's check it out.
Yeah. Ain't it funny how when you try and big up
everybody that we work with, all our close friends from all up, Dark Spot, Mr. Tommy, Big Brother, Ammunition, you know, everyone no fire, 1852, baby, we still holding them down. We got to everyone in K-Town, my Scott, Skills, Pioneering, Last Day Fam, Reason, you know, just keep building, my love.
Crew members used to rock the same outfits on the corners lounging, beat steady pounding, POC up on TV, your boom boxing. I had the dark mountains with the hard metal, the era of the hoodie, the baseball bats, or the Jeep steady booming, classic knapsack, the horns and the drum loops, that real boom bap, felt like you can't stop. We one big posse, built with the strength of a million neo-Nazis. Bum rush the music biz, rap kamikaze, then all of a sudden, era of the Liberace, it's the flossing MC, the crystal sipping MC, the fuck skills, I got money MC. Then the nerdy rap era. My peers were like, fuck man, whatever. These cats are trying hard to sound clever from there downhill. Nobody going out for the kill. Now you don't need skills to pay the bills. Forgive me for my rents and complaining and raving. I'm from the old school kid. That shit was amazing.
Yo, no doubt, man. That shit was amazing for real. Kind of brings back memories of that old